Hi, on behalf of the Magnolia High School English Department, I'd like to thank you for joining us as we try to help you prepare for the upcoming PSAT test. The challenge begins next week. This week, however, we'd like to focus on what the PSAT is and how it can be helpful to you. One of the questions that always gets asked is, why should I take the PSAT? What's in it for me? How in the world could this possibly be helpful to me? In today's quick take, I'd like to go over 4 good reasons for you to consider taking the PSAT, and not only consider taking it, but doing some of the prep work needed in the next 10 days to help you score as well as you can. Reason number 1, prepping for the SAT and other tests is begun with the PSAT. There's no better method to understand the pressure of taking a timed test with a large group of people with a lot riding on it other than to practice this. And the PSAT offers you an excellent opportunity to get that practice in. So if you've been taking the PSAT starting in 8th grade, 9th, 10th grade, and now as a junior, you may find yourself getting better and better at it, getting used to how much time you need to take the test or how much time you need to spend on each individual question, and the kind of things like fatigue that often happens with the test. So taking the PSAT can be a kind of like a building block or a gateway into performing well in other standardized tests, because it sets your muscle memory up for how to take these tests. Reason number 2. Another reason for taking the PSAT and doing well on it is that it qualifies you in your junior year for scholarship consideration, especially the National Merit Scholarship Program. There are millions of dollars that are awarded each year to students who do well on the National Merit Scholarship Program. And to do well in that program means you need to succeed on the PSAT test. So it's worth considering. If you have the ability and you have the will, a little preparation can go a long way. So taking the PSAT is an excellent first step in making sure you open the door to a lot of scholarship money. And I should note that it's not only the National Merit Scholarship Program that funds and provides scholarships for students who score well on the PSAT. There are lots of other programs at individual universities that do that as well. Now let's look at a third reason for taking the PSAT and performing well on it. The PSAT, a good score on that, can serve as an excellent marker on your college application resume. So think about the resume that you've been building throughout your entire high school career. It's trying to get you into that college that you want. And the PSAT scoring well can help a student who may not be able to show in other areas, maybe on their report cards or in their GPA and class rank. It may not be readily apparent to a school or a prospective school just how good a candidate you are for their consideration. But a high PSAT score can sometimes nullify some of those other lesser marks that you might find on your college transcript. So doing well on the PSAT can pay benefits as you begin to make your college application and your college search. And the fourth and final reason you might consider taking the PSAT and scoring well on it is that it may qualify you for placing out of the TSI test, which is a requirement for all state colleges or state universities in the state of Texas. But also other states have qualification exams like the TSI. And the PSAT, since it's a commonly taken test, can be used to place out of that TSI test, which you might have to take during your senior year or even before you are enrolled in the university of your choice. So these are 4 good reasons why you should consider taking the PSAT and doing well on it. Number 1, it helps you prep for other standardized tests. Number 2, it can put you in line to receive some scholarship programs, not just the National Merit Scholarship Program, but certainly scholarship programs from universities and other places. It can help you build your college resume, and as an added benefit, it may qualify you out of state or university requirements for TSI or placement testing. Look for our next bit of tips and strategies for tomorrow. We'll see you next time.